on no snare drum.
What's going on, everybody? This is Trend Kill Radio, a rock news show about all things rock except for when it's not. Brought to you by the Foundry Concert Club right here in Cleveland, Ohio. I am your host, Sean Ryan.
And I am Jimothy.
And before we get started, please just hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends. Just do it. Anyways, so tonight we have Trapt. God damn it, Trapt. If I may make a quick disclaimer, if you are a fan of Trapt, you are not going to like this episode. And as anyone knows, that when we have a Trapt episode, I will not subject you guys to actually listening to them, so I will be playing some better music. I don't want to ruin your Thanksgiving. You're welcome.
Oh, in the news again, 2020.
This is the pinnacle of their career.
Right.
This is all they've done in their entire life. They had
Headstrong, nothing. 2020.
Yes. This year couldn't end on a weirder note.
Give it time.
It won't leave us. It just won't go. But Trapt, they have been banned. They are banned from Facebook. They are gone. And then just a new update right now. They are also gone from Instagram. And the lead singer, Scout Taylor Compton, or Chris Taylor Bronson, or Charles Bronson Manson.
Charles Branson, Missouri.
This is Bronson, Missouri.
His ass is gone off Instagram as well. It's gone. It's gone.
Fairy dust. It doesn't exist. It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not fucking real.
It is gone as of this day, right before Thanksgiving, honestly. And, you can show all your conservative family. But this news comes as a surprise. Not a surprise.
No, not at all.
At all. That Chris Taylor Momsen, he posted a Proud Boys meme, if you will. It violated Facebook standards, and it got tossed, man.
Not just a post, not just a ban. Bam! Gone.
They have clearly
Outta
been
here.
flagged so many times that their entire page is just gone.
And it's gone.
Because I myself, completely unrelated issues. I got my first ban from just saying the word white trash.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. I got a warning for that too, because I said something regarding myself being like white trash, and I was like self-deprecating, and I got like a warning for it, and I was like,
no, man,
can't do that.
Facebook is stringent these days.
Yeah, but they had almost like, I think they had almost like 600,000 likes
followers.
or some followers on, which is like 1,000 times more than they sold of their last album.
That's interesting that you brought that up, because I was going to make fun of the point that they had 600,000 followers, but that's actually a really respectable number. Like that's really good.
For a band that was not popular when Facebook started, to actually have that amount of likes and followers, I will give. That's notable. It's not anything to laugh at.
While we're doing this, look up the numbers for Aha. Trapt has been like the last really big one-hit wonder of the rock scene in the past, 20 years or so. You want to make fun of like people like Limp Bizkit and stuff like that, but they have like 4.5 million followers. So, that's nothing to scoff at. You can make fun of them all you want, but et cetera, et cetera. That's pretty good business right there.
I think you better quit talking that shit. So come and get it.
Oh, Aha. You want to know how many followers they have? Yeah, 1.6 million.
Take me out. But yeah, this all comes after this tumultuous year of Trapt's history of defending Trump, countless lawsuits being filed against people that he didn't like, and bickering back and forth on not only Facebook but on Twitter, and arguing with other musicians, and just like it was just
COVID Fest.
Yes. The Super Spreader Fest. Yes, featuring Smash Mouth and Trapt. And Buckcherry. And you know what, Buckcherry, man, those guys have been flying under the radar with this whole COVID thing. They've been playing a lot of weird rural areas. As I talked to Ty Oliver from Power Man 5000, he said he was following them and said, oh, they're playing this area and that one and this. Like throughout this whole quarantine, they're flying right under the radar and no one is saying a goddamn thing.
Interesting.
Because Josh Todd doesn't have as much of a big fucking mouth as Chris Taylor Momsen has. Whatever
Corey
his
Taylor.
fucking name is. Corey Taylor Johnson. Whatever this stupid fucking Neanderthal name is. And, oh, yes, and let's not forget the fucking dismal numbers. The 600 copies. Count them. 600 copies. I even gave him the benefit of the doubt when I was reading the story. I was like, oh, yeah, he like only sold like 6,000. And then I looked at the story and I went, oh, no.
And that was a bunch of drama too, because they did the music video, and then like when it did so shitty, and they didn't pay off the director for the video or whoever
I know,
produced
he was
the video.
suing them. Oh, this year can't get so much worse. And then now, Chris Brown. Chris, if that isn't a dirty enough name as it
Right.
is. Like, yeah, he wants to sue Facebook. He said lawsuits will be filed for having his band taken off the fucking platform. And this always amazes me. Now, this is a talking point that I really wanted to make abundantly clear. Facebook gives zero fucks about you. Everything that you post on Facebook belongs to them. It is in your terms and user agreement. You signed it, you hit the little check mark box when you did it, whether you knew it back then or you know it now, they own your shit. So every dumb old aunt and every idiot fucking girl in your Facebook profile, every year it seems to circulate once again the I withhold my photos and all of my information as affirmed to as my own regard, and this is my private property and Facebook does not own it. Bullshit. Every fucking year I see that stupid fucking thing float around as if it were chainmail. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm surprised I still see them to this day. It's like, you know, it's the boomer chain letter, basically, is that stupid thing that keeps circulating around.
Yes, like you guys, you sold your soul to Facebook. Everything that you post on there, like Facebook owns it. You may get a royalty, like, all right, let's say your label, whatever dumb fucking label signed Trapt, they may get a credit or something for every how many views. Headstone, thank you. Will get ultimately everything that you post on Facebook, whether it be from Trapt, whether it be from Jimothy, whether it be from me, whether it be from you, is owned by Facebook. So they're not in the business of settling out of court or anything like that. No, like they make the money and they distribute a small faction of it, and they are owned by you if you put it on their website.
So needless to say, they're gone from Facebook, they're gone from Instagram, and when you get banned from these places and you're, you know, a headstrong conservative, if you will, where do you go, Sean?
Parlor. Parlor, a fucking definition of a place to meet and hang out and have a meeting of minds, if you will. I believe parlor is spelled the way that they spell it because their clientele can't figure out exactly how to spell the actual word parlor. Anyways, so they moved on to Parlor, and you know, they're still on Twitter. I mean, if you're one of those people that actually wants to follow them, I mean, go ahead.
Just watching the dumpster fire burn through the rest of the year.
They're not writing any new hits. That 600 selling album, I listened to it, man. It's bad. It's bad. And I'm not even saying that to hate on Trapt. I'm just saying that from like a musician standpoint, it's garbage, dude. It's really, really bad. It is the dumpster fire of 2020. I mean, like that whole dumpster should be filled with Scout Taylor Compton's brand fucking
Scout.
face. Well, oh no, you know what? That's the girl from Halloween. No, she's a beautiful redhead. Excuse me. Whatever the fuck his name is, and that whole album. And I saw there are 4 people in that picture, and I think there is only 3 in the band as of now. I cannot believe that there is a band that will back him up. They're not receiving any royalties from Headstrong, and they're not making any money on the road.
Do we even know if they're the original any of the original members?
No. No, they've had like 14. I look.
They're all hired guns at this point.
Yes.
They gotta be.
I know. So they're not making any money. Why stand by this unless you are a believer in the gospel of Chris Jonestown Massacre? Whatever the fuck his fucking stupid goddamn name is. It's baffling, and I'm very surprised at whatever garbage label that they are on, that the label has been like, yeah, go ahead. That's fine. So, yes, and I'm surprised I didn't get into this earlier, but I mean, we were ranting and raving, especially me, I'm sorry. But the picture that got Trapt actually in trouble is a Proud Boy picture of a silhouetted Proud Boy in his little gold stripies and his little bullshit gold, whatever the fuck that is, on his chest, holding Lady Liberty and just saying, quote, "We got you." And you know what? This is interesting, because when I see this picture, like this dark, shadowy figure holding a beaten and battered woman, I don't know. Like, does that not seem kind of fucked up to you? Or, maybe that's just in my own, fucked up head.
A point that I may have glossed over just a teeny tiny touch is that anything having to do with the Proud Boys is banned on Facebook because they are seen as a hate group, as they should be. Back to the show.
I mean, honestly, how do they top it? How do you top this year where you had COVID Fest and you got sued and you got basically slammed by most of, I don't even want to call them the peers, just like other people that are actually renowned in the industry that are just noticing that you're a shit show. How do you top it?
With a cherry, I guess. I mean, you don't.
I am really excited to report on whatever Trapt's doing in December, because I think it's going to top off 2020.
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
This has been a fucking wild year for Trapt. Let's just close it out and just say, you know what, man? You guys, you tried. Chris, you tried your damnedest, and I give you so much credit for having the gall and the balls and the strength to just constantly be at war with literally everybody.
It's exhausting.
Tip of the cap to you, buddy. You
to be out there and just fucking taking it,
just doing it. Yeah.
Dirty girl.
But that is it. That's all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, hit your notifications, tell your friends, please. I mean, once again, we're rock losers. You're a rock loser. If you're watching this, you got rock loser friends. So go fucking tell them about it, man. Please share it on their page. Unless you're Chris. He can't get it because he's not on Facebook. Sorry, Chris. But thank you guys so much for the new subscribers. Please be sure to follow us on Instagram at Tranquil Radio 216. And if you want some memes, some rock related memes, facebook.com/Tranquil Radio 216 as well. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. And I'm Sean Ryan, baby.
And I'm Jimothy.
And this is Tranquil Radio.